And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Brandon Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now Drake loses the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Looking for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Gun! You got to get moving, man. Man, move it. You got to get that. Black.
Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Murray now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack on first down, Murray. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They were looking for Johnson that time. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shut! 42 line. Let him know.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
Let's get this all day.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going. Change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third down, Dalvin Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Wide. Check four.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play fake. Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Madison running on 1st down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, 51 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Johnson, the intended target.
Go! 10-2 stop. I got it. Greystone, travel. Ready?
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to let it go. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 82 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, hey, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 51! Mike 51!
Gun!
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Hey, high 7.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And we've got a dandy here, a 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Here we go. 50, plant.
I'm coming! Shift! Watch the shift!
On the ball.
He's checking. Crash. Check 9.
On 1st down, it's Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
You draw quarters.
He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Chandler Jones, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Check 52.
300. Gun.
Mike 51.
Black. Where's your hot?
Now Cousins on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Ready? Right. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All day.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Drake. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward rep. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. First down, here's Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Hey, receiver. Hey, seam 6. Gun.
58, boys, 58, Mike. Here we go, let's bring it.
Leave it, bring it, 48.
Let's bring it. And 58 is a Mike.
Where's your hot?
They'll look to throw. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 61 yards.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Back to throw. Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they now sit just a two-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Hey, let's go. Watch the pass.
They'll try and run it in. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their two-point lead. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
I got you. Tight dog. Check the backer.
Right back to Drake. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here we go.
Here's another of the Cardinal backs. This is David Johnson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check three.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
feel like, yeah, all day like